Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Owatonna Today Show, where we are supported by an amazing group of individuals, businesses, and organizations who say, we like what you're doing and we want to keep it going. So we'd like to thank them today. We're going to thank our premier supporters. They are the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities, and United Way of Steele County. Thank you to them. Also, thank you to our primary supporters. They are Amy Swain Hearing Centers and Little Theater of Owatonna. And we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for our interlude supporters. They are Abraham Consulting Technologies, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Meager and Tim Thomas of the Brick Meager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Brookdale Senior Living, Clarebridge, and Sterling House, Carlson Branston Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, Owatonna Business Incubator, Owatonna Foundation, Profinium Financial, R&K Electric, Snap Fitness, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Incorporated Video Productions, as well as TPS Insurance. Thank you to those businesses and organizations. And you know what? We'd like you to thank them too. Go on into them and say, hey, saw you on the Owatonna Today Show, and then give them your business, because these are local organizations that are making us a better community right here in Owatonna. Stick with us today. We're going to have a fun show talking to a couple of new companies. You're going to want to find out a little bit more right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, and welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show. I am in a brand new store right here in Owatonna, and you're going to want to check it out, especially this holiday season. Let me introduce to you the store manager. It is Jonathan Douglas. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you so much for having us. You guys have really done a great job with this. It's just fun to kind of be in here. It's very open and light.
Yeah, we have really loved it.
Yeah, so it's kind of good for a jewelry store.
Exactly.
Which, in case you can't tell, this is a jewelry store. Yeah. Jonathan, tell me a little bit about your journey to being here today.
Yeah. I'll give you the short version of the long history. My dad actually got into the jewelry business while he was in college. He was kind of got into it as a job to pay off college while going through it. Actually learned it here in Owatonna from a jewelry store. So then, since I grew up in it, I always saw what my dad was doing, got to watch over his shoulder, and just loved talking to the people and helping people, get the things that they're looking for. Like fun parts, when I was only about 4 years old, I got to watch him, and he wasn't watching me as close as he maybe should have, but I got to actually set my first stone upside down in the mounting, but at 4 years old. So it's very rare to have that, and I can sort of say I have 25 years experience at only 29. Yeah. So yeah.
Your dad has it. This is the second store.
Yep, our second store. Yep. So Mark has kind of always done jewelry throughout his career. He did a little bit of being a youth pastor and pastoring, but jewelry was kind of always where it seemed like his life was going. So always had that option. So we bought the store in Faribault in May of '95, and we just kept it going, and I ended up kind of apprenticing and taking over, getting in there, and both of us running it together.
So you've had a lot of experience fixing jewelry, making jewelry.
Yes.
So you can do jewelry repairs here on site.
Yeah, right here on site. I pretty much at the age of 10 really started coming at least one day a week to the store working. And by, just in my mid-teens, Mark started teaching me how to do repair, and we do full service repair and everything.
Yeah, so it's a really great place to even come in if you have questions about jewelry that you had. I know for me that I've actually worked with them in Faribault, and I brought in rings that were from my grandma, and I didn't know what to do, and you guys were really helpful to help me keep that heirloom and continue using it, and it makes some new stuff too, so it's always fun.
Yeah, that's our pleasure, is to help you get what you want. I mean, we kind of have our new slogan is Douglas Diamonds, forever your diamond store. And then our goal is to make sure we wow every customer. So we really just love to clean your ring for free for you anytime, inspect it, and really help you understand more about jewelry.
Well, and take care of what you have.
Exactly.
You know, make sure it's definitely a good thing. And I know you guys also buy gold if people want to do that as well.
Buy gold and diamonds or silver. Any precious metal we'll buy.
And the nice thing is I know that you also, it's whatever the price is at that moment, because they fluctuate so quickly. You guys really do give them the most current value of what they've got going on.
And we give 3 options with that. We do a cash value, in-store credit value, or even a trade-in value.
Okay, good.
So if they wanted to put it toward jewelry, you get a higher percentage out of the gold instead of just the cash value toward buying something, almost full credit.
Which is great.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. But what I love is that we, along with being a full repair and creating jewelry as well, you also have some very unique products. And so that's what I want to do next, Leanne, is I want to show up some close stuff and get a good look at some of you. And we're back. We're going to show some of the beautiful things you have. Of course, you have the regular, I guess, standard engagement rings. Talk to me about what you have here.
Yeah, these are 3 different pieces. One is a band that can go with an engagement ring, or you can use it as an anniversary band. This one's a little more solitaire design, but has some diamonds set down on the side. And this one's kind of the one that a lot of people are looking at now, kind of the halo design.
So what is so popular about this design, do you think?
I think a lot of people like how, at least the gals like how princess look it is.
Okay.
It just gives them that fairy tale feel.
Yeah.
But we specialize in just meeting your needs and not pushing what we want to sell you.
Right.
We really want to.
We have 50 of these rings in the back. We need to get rid of them. Here, buy this.
We don't do that. we actually find out what the styles are that you're looking at, the metal, and if we don't have it, we can make it or order it or set it up for you.
Because these 3 are just really good examples of different styles.
Yeah.
Some people just want a band, some people do want a stone, but they don't want it very big, and others like a little bit more elaborate. And of course, you have bigger designs than this too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So kind of whatever price point you might have as well. There's something fun for there. And then you also carry a designer of jewelry.
Yes. This is a Frederic Duclos. It's a new line for us here in Owatonna. It is a French designer, and he does a lot of fun things with sterling silver and his own special designs.
Is this rose gold then, or what is
it's
that?
actually a plating over the sterling silver.
Oh, okay.
He works mostly in sterling silver, but adds the color via plating so that it hits a little better price point.
Yeah.
Because some designers you could work in gold and get in thousands, but he wanted to stick a little closer where you can have a fun designer line and not
break the bank.
Tons of money. Yeah.
And this I know comes in earrings as well as
a lot of earrings, pendants, and I think there are a few rings. Over there we have.
But his designs are really unique. It's not something you're just going to see in every jewelry store.
Exactly. Yeah. It's something that only he has. He's patented, and nobody else can have unless you get them through him.
So unique here to the Owatonna area.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, the next thing we want to show you is something that is very big right now.
Yes.
I'll let you explain. I get to wear it.
Yes. It's a new line that we have called Shimmering Diamonds. There are a few other names of them out there, but they are all a pendant that the diamond in the center actually moves when you wear it. The setting is a patented setting that one person actually designed, so we get the setting from them.
Okay.
But the diamond, just while you're wearing it, shimmers and shakes, hence why we call it shimmering diamonds.
And the benefit of that is, especially with a stone like a diamond.
Yeah, especially with a diamond. Diamonds have a few different types of light that they reflect out of the inside, but also off the surface. So this is really getting the surface reflection light to really catch your eye and get your focus.
And you're saying these also get earrings for these as well as rings.
Yep, earrings, rings, pendants.
Yeah, and if you're curious on how they do that, you need to come on in and check that out.
Definitely.
One of the things when we were talking about this, oftentimes people want a piece of unique jewelry. I think sometimes there's some designers maybe you want it to wear because it's theirs, but oftentimes you just want something that says to your own. And you were telling me that you have this amazing computer program.
This is probably our pride and joy that we have had for at least 3-4 years in Faribault. It's a 3D design program that we can actually pull up any ring on the screen and change it, make the size of the stones different, add or remove stones.
So it sounds kind of little. You want to show me what it looks like?
Definitely.
Okay.
Right over here.
So we're back, and we're going to see this amazing. Right now, it just looks like an ordinary ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
A pretty common ring that you could find. It's pictured in yellow gold right now. But we can do so many different things, like change what metal it's in. I could make it in rose gold if you want. or white gold, whatever metal we'd like.
And this is pretty true to color.
Yes, yep,
Okay.
pretty true to color. It is a computer graphic, lower resolution right now.
Okay.
There is the ability to render it and make it look like it's a live piece in front of you.
Okay.
And have a almost snapshot picture.
Wow.
It's really cool. But we can do everything.
Well, I want to tell you, I'm not a fan of the round diamond. I need something a little more different.
Yeah. And
What
this
else do you
one
have?
right here in the center, this specific ring right now has the option of only round in the center. But on the sides, we can really quickly, with a click of a button, change it to princess cut.
It changes the entire look of the ring,
Yep,
doesn't it?
It does, yep. Each model is different. Most of them we can do in any shape stone, just takes a little bit to get to them. But we can even change how many stones are on the side with just a slide of a button. Change them right out. We can even, I believe it was actually this one, change what the side stones are. We just now put a pink sapphire right here.
Is that a new trend, also having that stone at the base of the
It is.
solitaire?
Yep. The coolest part about this is we can do all these changing though, and you can see it on the screen and before we spend any money.
Right.
And it'll even calculate a price for us.
I was going to ask about that. So because I know one of the big things that kind of I just am fascinated with is the quality and clarity of a diamond.
Yep.
So can you choose a lesser quality? Because you have specific diamonds here that you maybe won't be in the computer program because each diamond is unique, correct?
Exactly, yep. This is more getting the overall design.
Okay.
We can choose what stone we'd put in there. So we can choose it based off of your preferences and get it in your price point and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So tell me, where are you located?
We're located in Faribault, and let's see, that's right off Highway 60, kind of right by Perkins. And then our new location here in Owatonna is right in the same strip mall with Buffalo Wild Wings and Radio Shack. It's 1100 Frontage Road West.
And do you have a
Suite
website?
145. We do, yep. It's douglasdiamonds.com. We are adding all of our information on there, but you can find both of our stores through that or our Facebook page.
Yeah, come check it out. You're going to definitely find something you want to get for someone for Christmas. Thanks so much, Jonathan.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Olson of Mayo Clinic Health System in Owatonna. We know that good health goes beyond having a quality clinic and hospital in our community. That's why United Way is convening community partners to reduce obesity, diabetes, and heart disease in Steele County. At the same time, United Way is funding programs that increase access to health and dental care right now. We're proud to be a partner of the United Way Community Campaign Leadership Team, and we encourage you to join us by giving a gift this year.
Don't let the cold winter weather stop you from exercising. Keep up your fitness program at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. We offer a variety of different membership packages available on daily, monthly, and yearly basis. We also have a variety of programs and services to help the newest of members get started and to help those who have been around for a while improve on what they are doing. The Tennis and Fitness Center participates in insurance reimbursement programs with a variety of different insurance providers that could make you eligible for up to $20 credit each month. For more information about the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, call us at 444-4290.
Everyone deserves opportunities to have a good life, a quality education that leads to a stable job, enough income to support a family through retirement, and good health. But the reality is, many children fall behind, many families are struggling, and many others are in poor health. United Way's goal is to find long-term solutions. Thanks to a grant from the Otto Bremer Foundation, we're hosting community conversations this year to address these issues. If you'd like to join us, please call our office.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I am Dr. Amy Swain from Amy Swain Hearing Centers, and for more than 20 years I have been helping people hear better. It has been a very rewarding experience, but so many people put off getting help with their hearing. Clients often tell me they wish they had started wearing hearing aids sooner, as their quality of life was improved so much with better hearing. Call me today at 1-800-804-3361 for a free hearing test at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. That's 1-800-804-3361, where Dr. Amy Swain wants everyone to hear better.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty.
And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. We told you we're going to be showing you some new businesses, and this one's not as new as the last one, which opened on Monday. This business has been around and serving the community for about a year, is that right?
Yeah, a year, October 1st.
Good. Do me a favor and introduce yourself for us.
I'm Keith Haskell, the director of Free Indeed Ministries and Garage Sale Outlet.
So this has been going on for a year, but I'm imagining that there was some planning put into ahead of that. Tell me what gave you this inspiration for having this kind of business model.
Sure. Worked several years in public safety, as did my wife, and locked a lot of people up. And one day, just got tired of it. And through a circumstance and a series of events, we came to teach a jail addictions program in Dakota County that we helped implement there. And had a student get out, call us on the phone and say, "Are you still good friends with the bail bondsman?" Not the call you want to get.
Yeah.
And he told us a story that he just got his first job as a contractor, got $32 an hour, but he had to wait 3 weeks for his first paycheck. And he was going to go shoplift items at Walmart. And it broke our heart. Kathleen is an extreme couponer in a whole different way than what you see on TV. We don't have 300 jars of mustard under the kid's bed.
Good.
But she was able to call them over and say, "Hey, whatever you need, personal care items, whatever, food, we have it." And they did come over, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, Kathleen sat straight up in bed and she said, "I got it." And I'm like, "It's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna get it." And she said, "We're supposed to open a thrift store and an emergency food pantry." 16 years in public safety, that was not on my bucket list at all. And 5 years and 3 stores later, here we are.
So this is your third location?
Yes.
And it's kind of a big one. About how many square feet do you have?
About 4,000 square feet, and I would take 6 if I could afford it.
So along with the thrift store that we see here, you talked about an emergency pantry. Tell me what that is.
We have a food and personal care pantry that is really the true definition of a crisis pantry. It's not meant to provide food for anyone for a week or a month or anything. But when we found out that the food shelf here, and there's such a blessing in Steele County, but the food shelf here you can only go to once a month, and you have to wait for a particular your appointment date or week. And what we found out is those that have monthly checks here, sometimes there's more month than there is check. And we're seeing so many that are not necessarily unemployed, but even those that are either underemployed or there's just not enough to go around. So we provide on a voucher program the ability for them to come in and get that 2 or 3 days of personal care items or clothing or furniture or food. But the emergency pantry is really pretty much personal care items and food that just kind of helps them get through their tough time.
And you do work with many other organizations in the city.
Yes, definitely.
And you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to actually work with the ones that are already here.
Exactly. That was one of the biggest things for us, is we didn't want to take away from or compete with the clothes closet or the food shelf. We really want to fill in gaps between the services and go in areas that our government isn't in and or doesn't belong in and see if we can help. And that's really the whole idea.
So when people come here and they find something that they love that they want to take home with them, how does that money get used then?
Well, first goes to rent,
lights,
utilities, and insurance.
Yeah.
But after that, the store actually only keeps 10% of what's left, and they keep that in an emergency fund for our dock truck or anything else that we might have as a crisis. The rest is all given back to the community through either, the clothing that we give away, or purchasing some of the personal care items, or cash grants, although we don't do cash grants a whole lot just because there are other agencies and services in town that do. So we might equip someone with all of their furniture and household settings for their first apartment out of jail or out of treatment. Maybe they're in a crisis situation domestically where they really have to separate and start over.
I noticed in all those things you listed, you never said your salary.
Oh, zero.
Yeah. Because all of your people who work here are volunteers.
Absolutely, 100%. There's no one takes a salary, not our accountant, our bookkeeper. I'm fortunate. I work in the fireworks industry as well, and that provides me a large enough income that I don't have to take from this. Not saying that at some point in time, if it gets bigger and it requires more, You know, it's very natural that it might have to be a point where we pay some people, but right now we're 100% volunteer operating.
And those volunteers actually come from all walks of life, and that's actually another part of the ministry, isn't it? Is that you give people an opportunity to work here to kind of pay their debt to society in a way.
It is, and that's a part of it. We're blessed with people that come from church groups. Mrs. Getting at the high school has sent school groups down often to learn what volunteerism is and why. She's also had us speak in some of her classes at the school about it. We get church groups that want to come in as part of their community service, and we get an awful lot from the Department of Corrections, you know, the courts that are ordered to do their community service, the SNAP food program. Some people that are eligible for SNAP have to do community service, and we get an awful lot from West Hills Treatment Lodge that have to serve the community.
And this is a great way to do that.
Absolutely.
And so let's talk a little bit about the store itself. You do have clothing, but it's a small variety of clothing. It's not a huge amount, but they look like interesting pieces.
Yeah, we have, you know, we're in what we call the boutique room. It's kind of our higher end, or some of the brand new items. And then we have clothing, household appliances, you know, your kitchen appliances, dishes and whatnot, pots and pans, your real essential things that you're going to need. And then we do have a sporting goods department. We have furniture, you know, just about anything you could want. And the women that volunteer here are so gracious that they've dubbed one room the man cave, where we have all of our tools and electronics.
The man cave. Well, and what's interesting is what I see also is there's collectibles here. So it's not a junk store in that sense. It is a thrift store.
It really is.
Because you don't have collectibles in junk stores.
Right. We have some antiques that we get donated and that we have found some through donations, and more people have learned about it. And we buy about 2 or 3% of the items in here new from a gift buying mart that we're privileged enough to go to, so that we do have some brand new items at a reduced cost.
What are your hours if people want to come by and check some of the product out?
Monday through Saturday. Right now we run 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if we had enough volunteers, we would definitely open, 8 or 9 in the morning and run until 6 or 7.
So you are looking for more people who'd be willing to come in and help.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest needs, is just to fill the hours.
Yeah, because you can't be open unless you have someone running the store.
Correct.
And you can't be here all the time. You've got other things to do?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here all the time. No, we have a great crew.
Yeah.
And we have some that are regular volunteers that just volunteer out of the kindness of their heart. And we have people that have had 200, 300, 400 hours of community service to do, and they've served them all here. Some of them have stayed on as just a volunteer that
they
fell in
enjoy
love with it.
There is, I know, like you were mentioning, a lot of the stuff is donated. Some of it you get at the mart. But what kind of items are you looking for if people are at home and going through that cleaning, and especially with the holidays, you're going to shove it in the closet or give it away?
Yep.
What kind of things are you looking for?
Well, generally we're always looking for furniture, but we prefer solid wood. We've tried the press board or the fiber wood, and as you know, that's why people get rid of it. You can only move it once or twice, and the screws don't tighten and whatnot. So furniture is a big need because how we serve the community as far as setting up apartments and whatnot. Clothing is always, always, always needed. Infants, men's jeans, #1 item that we can't seem to get enough of because, as you know, we don't throw anything away unless the wife cleans
the boys?
it out.
Yes, the boys. Yeah. And some of them who might need a new fresh start, that's what they're really going to be needing.
Absolutely. We've started taking small appliances, microwaves, stoves, refrigerators, because there are people that just don't have them.
What should people do when they prepare the stuff to bring to you? How would you like it brought to you, I suppose is the question I'm
New
asking.
in a box would be great, but we will take it. Our big thing is it clean? Is it in good repair?
Okay.
We don't sell anything that's stained or torn or ripped or broken that we know of. We have quite a process of trying to make sure that we're really giving people quality merchandise. We don't want them to feel like it's a second status or second social status. It's really important. We're all equal.
We are. And so what do you do with the things you can't sell in the...
The 1 or 2% that we can't actually go on to other ministries outside of the area. It is the only time we go outside of Steele County right now, is that we will take those pieces and put them onto someone else. We throw away less than 1% of what comes in there.
Good. Yeah. If somebody hasn't been to your store yet, what would you like to say to them to bring them in and kind of be a part of this?
I will be here at 10 a.m. with the red mat. It really is unique. We have everyone from all walks of life comes in here. We have doctors and lawyers that visit here. I understand one of the county judges has been in, because there's neat, eclectic, one-of-a-kind things in here that you may not find in Owatonna, including some of the new items. We only buy 2 or 3 of each thing. So I don't have 50 of the same item on the shelf. I want it to be special. And of course, you know, the everyday needs that you don't want to pay $14 for a used pair of jeans. Come on in and get them for $2 to $4.
That's a good deal. Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank
really
you.
do appreciate it. Really encourage you to come down and shop for the holidays. There you go. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
And it's time to take a look at some
Hello, my name is Katie
service
Marshall.
announcements.
A year ago, my family and I
There is a
became
chance for you to enroll for MNsure, and if you've got some questions and concerns, the answer is a certified MNsure navigator will be on site at the Steele County Human Services to take in walk-ins as well as scheduled appointments. If you'd like to be scheduled an appointment, you can contact Tara at 507-289-5906, extension 102. And there will be walk-in clients will be first come, first serve, so it might be better to go ahead and give them a call. Items you'll need for your appointment include Social Security or immigrant documents, numbers for all household numbers. Details about the type of household income will be expected as in recent pay stubs, W-2 forms, and tax returns are all helpful. And information about all other health insurance, including any employer-sponsored insurance available to the family, even if the family is not enrolled in the coverage. So make sure you check that out. Steele County Humane Society is having their Merry Market December 13th at the Owatonna Eagles Club. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And there's going to be an opportunity to meet Santa from 9 to 12, and you can have your picture taken, or they will have a photographer on site to also take your picture. There will also be an area for making letters and cards for Santa, and then Santa will take them to the North Pole, give them to those elves, and make sure everything is shipshape. So it'll be a great opportunity. And you're going to want to check out the Owatonna Arts Center annual holiday display. This year's theme is the Stories of the Holidays. It did open this last weekend, and they want you to come tomorrow when Santa will be there for Cocoa with Santa, as well as Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus will be playing Christmas carols on the grand piano. Your children can give Santa an idea of what they'd like for Christmas. And then that is all tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. And then it's a great opportunity also to check out the beautiful exhibits going around the Owatonna Arts Center. So make sure you do give that a go this weekend as you're fulfilling your holiday traditions. We do want to thank you so much for joining us right here on the Owatonna Today Show. We're going to be back next week, and we're going to talk about the Salvation Army Kettle Campaign, as well as an update with the Steele County Food Shelf. So we'll see you then. Please have a great and safe weekend.